you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wildcard weekend. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Move now to the running back. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Takes the second down snap. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Third and long, they're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And plenty of hang time on this one. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Steady.
Daniels setting up the play action. That's the catch for Nico Collins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Hits him on the in route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And dose of the hurry up here.
16 yards. That's good for a Washington first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready, you ready? Take off.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves him with 3rd and short.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Deputy! 60, Bronco 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kay, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's his running back. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
That finds Pittman complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Back now, pressure coming. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll run it from the gun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one finds his man, likely. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
The Vikings 1st down. gain of 12.
They bring Sutton in motion left. They go play action on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it sets up second down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Right up the gut. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Now it's Wildcard on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get him down right along the line. So no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Throwing now, Daniels. Throw left side's caught by Sinnott. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
7 Pirates! Japanese! Panthers! 18 Cardinal! Ready?
To the air again, Daniels. Completed to his running back. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60.
Dive play straight ahead. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He's got Sutton complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. On the move into the red zone. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. One after try good by Wildcard. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
14 yards. And a Commanders
Big
first
Lion.
down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind
Working quickly here.
60
Loss of a
Vikings, 60
yard.
Vikings.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 6, go.
Play fake here. Daniels. He rolls to his right. Moving right. Airs it out. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. There's a dive up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings first down.
First down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Has room down the left sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings tie this game at 21.
Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. The rookie from Oklahoma has it. And the Vikings get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. The give now out of the shotgun. He has room past the 25. Now here it goes down the right sideline. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. get some late points and the lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
One after try good by Wildcard. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 21. Will Wildcard.
Here's Wildcard set to kick this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Let go.
Play action now. Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Trying to throw this from the gun. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Let's go. 19-18.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down. Washington calls it second timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Ryan Wright on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got his target. That's Lane. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
70 Timber. 19 type. 19.
On first down, here's Daniels. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
It's now second
Even the best of them
10.
can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Again, Daniels to the air. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Daniels is going to throw again. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
19 Tiger.
Daniels on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Hits his running back. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Ready, set.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Down. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun, Daniels. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Nico Collins, the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
18 Rattler, 18. Set up. Master, 70 Lions.
To the air again, Daniels. This connects with Higgins. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get in on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
$19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. They'll throw to begin this drive. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Now looking to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Setting up to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Going all the way to the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut it to just a point before halftime. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings tie this game 35 apiece. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On the ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now. Cougar, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
18 Cardinal.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. Shoves him off. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Deputy, top 19, 70.
From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Quick slant to Hawkinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense to the line fast. Working now from the gun. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
We've set it downs from 37. To the air now on 1st and 10. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Sticking to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down. 1st and goal, Minnesota.
From the red zone now. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
18, 19, Tiger, now ready.
Play action now. Daniels lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
Come on, come on.
Washington will line up for the two-point
Panther
conversion.
60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Ready, ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
He stopped on the run back of the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Looking quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Looking in the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
Here's the handoff. Power, he was way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go now. Ready?
They give it to him again. But 2nd down only works out for a yard. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2.
Cut 19.
Brings
Cut
up
19.
3rd and 2.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Downfield, and he has it. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go.
They'll run here on 1st down. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Looking inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow the lead now to 22 points.
57, Vikings 35.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And it's going to be second down. They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They'll throw, third and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I call it about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Completed over the middle. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28.
16 yards.
We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's the Commanders with it. 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready,
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Come on. Set.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
Intended for
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll throw to begin this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds Pittman, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down. And those are the looks they have hoped would open up by this point in the game, Brock, but still got some guys sitting on those throws, and they nearly made a splash play.
You know as a quarterback when you throw in the middle of the field, there's just simply more defenders in harm's way, and you've got to see that window open. You got away with one there.
The give here on 2nd. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Pass play now. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off. Trey Amos. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
They needed that pick 6 to secure this win. That ship left port just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all of them to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 64, Vikings 35.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Rocco 80.
Looking to throw here. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. Third down. Third and long for him here. Look at that power. Deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw left side's caught by Sinnott. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels finds a seam down the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Straight.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 27.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Get it.
Daniels back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders continue piling it on here in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 71, Vikings 35.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. New set of downs for him from the 31. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Running back sent in motion. To throw here on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
kick the running back in motion. They are throwing it again. He's got it near the 10. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Commanders 71, Vikings 41.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders coasting to the finish line. First down from the 42.
Ready?
Daniels. It's taken in by Sinnott. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Dragon 60. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
They're going to pass it here. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Vikings get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. Now throw to start the drive. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
He's going to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Going now on first down. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Vikings first down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Vikings.
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on. Set. 65. Panther 11.
Working now from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Looking to throw again on second down. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Trap 60. Cut 19.
Man in motion here.
60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer.
Here he goes, one final shot. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was a